I would definitely try to get a young one in the pipeline in the second half of the draft.
Here.
But that is primarily based on the feeling is Romo's going to be okay.
When do you start looking forward?
Keep
Well,
going.
that's a tricky question, Lindsay, and there is no answer for it, okay? Your answer is as good as anybody is, mine is as Jerry's is, okay? Remember, the Green Bay
Oh,
Packers
no.
traded Aaron Rodgers because he was so good on the board in the 20s, they had to take him, and it was a godsend 3 years later after they did it. So,
Yay!
if you have a guy that just absolutely sticks out, and I'm not going back to not necessarily going back on what I said.
Nice
The guy
shot.
that
Was that
in the top 10 pick and you're sitting there late in the first round, I don't know how you pass it on that situation, but you've got
Whoa, shoot the basket.
who is basically your
Here it is.
security blanket that gives you a guy to play with
Throw it.
for the next couple of years.
In a short-term situation, you think a more experienced guy like Gordon, although is probably more expensive than a younger guy that you could get in the draft, if that's your better scenario?
It is, as long as you can afford to keep
Yay!
that kind of a guy. You're a team that's one step away
Yeah,
from
all
the
these are red.
championship. Maybe it's just the
Yay!
for the at this point in time, which they've been trying to win for
Always
3
go
years
for the
now,
red.
it looks like. But that's your best case scenario at this point in time.
Charlie, that's really in the front office for you. Thank you very much.
Wow!
Good job, Nathan.
Peyton Manning, the brand new record holder for passing touchdowns in a season.
Whoa,
passing
nice
Sunday
shot.
against the Texans, and can set another record this weekend against the Raiders. He's just 266
A little higher.
yards shy of the
Sure.
season yardage record set by Drew Brees back in 2011, which was, of course, the year that Manning did not play. He was dealing
See if
with
the
that
kid will
neck
take a
in
yellow block.
Indianapolis. An injury that
Here you go,
Alan
Nathan.
Greer wrote about today on NFL.com.
Here you
Adrian
go.
Batista, both with new
Nice
columns
shot. Here you
today.
go.
Good job.
How about yours implies
It's
that
yellow.
we're close to Manning?
You
that
like
we're
yellow?
not necessarily sure that we would
Yeah,
ever see
that's
the
right.
things that we're seeing out of him this season.
Well, people close to Manning and Peyton Manning himself. I spoke to Duke coach David Cutcliffe earlier this week. Cutcliffe, of course, was Manning's offensive coordinator in Tennessee, very, very close to the Manning family. And he relayed his story back to the darkest time in November and December 2011. He and Manning were in the car coming back from a rehab session, and Peyton Manning just said to him,